What's going on, everybody? Today we are going to be reviewing the Cabela's 6x12 insulated hub tent. Now, I actually just picked this one up at Cabela's at $449.95 plus tax. That's in Canadian dollars. There is a reason why I specifically chose this tent over many other brands. One of the biggest factors is value and cost. So what I get out of it, it's insulated and it's large, 74 square feet of fishable area. So it's got a lot of room for actually a very fair price. Most shelters with the 60-65 square foot range of fishable area from competitive brands like Otter, Eskimo, or any other brands like Clam, they all range around the $600, $700 mark. So for $450, this tent, I'm gonna say, is quite fair. Now when it comes to quality, I'll show you guys the quality. So these zippers right here, they're not YKK, let me tell you, but they seem very sturdy and strong. The fabric on the outside is about 600 denier. Inside liner is 300. Now the insulation inside is about 60 grams insulation. I would say it's comparable to one of my Eskimo insulated tents. As for setup, it's quite simple and easy. I'll show you guys here. This right here, all you have to do is pop out this the sides and the top, just like any other hub tent. They make it quite simple with the Cabela's shelter. It also has a built-in strap. That way, when you need to strap it down, it's right there. You don't have to grab any other strap and to connect it. So it's actually nice and conveniently placed right in a pocket right here. I believe it comes with around 12 pegs, and that way you can peg all the outside. I didn't peg anywhere or any area of the tent right now because it's not windy. Okay, so moving on to the side, it does have an opening right here. That way you can run a hose in from your 20-pound tank straight to your little heater with a little cord just to close up that opening, just to keep it tight from any cold draft coming through. On each side, it features a ventilation opening on each side. So that way you can keep the air flowing through if you're going to camp inside there at night. That way it's safer. The outside of the tent has a reflective material that is actually stitched on right along the side right here, all around the entire tent. That way you can actually be seen very easily in the middle of the night. Now let's move on inside and I'll show you how it looks. Features two zippers, one at the top, one at the bottom here. That way you can open the flap. The only one thing that I wish it had is Velcro on this side. That way when you have it open, you want to keep it open, it could stick right on the side here. Unfortunately, this one doesn't come with it. A lot of manufacturers like Eskimo, my Eskimo actually has a Velcro right there. That way I can keep the door open if I need it. That way it's not flapping. Okay, now that we are inside, I'm going to show you what I like the most about this tent. So, on the top, on the front, and then on the other side here, you actually have some mesh pouches. That way you can actually stuff your sweater or your gloves right at the top just to help it dry, or if you needed a place to put it, but you didn't want to put it on the ground or stuff it on your seat. On the bottoms here, on four sides, you actually have a large enough pouch to actually put tackle boxes, any of your belongings that you need right away, your cell phone, even some pliers. So the pouches are actually quite durable, quite strong, and there are 4 in total inside the tent. This tent features 8 windows in total. Sticks on by Velcro. Again, just like the outside door. I wish that there was Velcro right here for you to stick up, but you know what? It's not entirely a big deal because I realize that I can actually nicely stuff it right behind the post, just like so. Windows, they're fully removable and you can take them off completely. That's a really good thing. So in case that you do have to replace the windows, you can actually do that quite easily. Sight fishing in this tent should be no problem at all. With all the windows and doors closed, it's quite easy to see down the hole. It doesn't leak light through like the older generation, the older models of the Cabela's tents. One bonus that I really liked about this tent is it actually included an adapter for your drill. That way when you need to install your pegs, dropping pegs. That way when you actually have to install these pegs, you don't have to twist and tire out your hands and your wrist. It includes extra patch material in case you need to patch it if you burn a hole in it or if you rip it. You'll have some additional patch material. And lastly, one of the biggest things I love about this tent would be the huge oversized bag. So once I tear down this tent and I put it away, you know I won't be struggling to put the tent back in the bag. My Eskimo Quick Fish 6 that I used to have, it was a little tiny bag and you had to kind of squeeze it through, and I remember it being quite difficult. With this tent broken down, and when I slide it in this bag, I still have a foot of space on one end and tons of room on top. That way I can zip it up. I can even fit more things in there if I needed to. So I do absolutely love and appreciate that extra material they give for you to tear down the tent and put it away without any problems. The only thing about this bag is, I mean, the tent is good quality. The tent is amazing quality actually for the price. The bag, it really shows that it is quite cheap. It's very thin. I don't think it's gonna last that long, probably 2 years, but you know what, it is what it is. The price at $450 for 74 square feet of fishable area, insulated. I can't complain. It's a good deal. So if you like what you see, do me a solid, hit that like and subscribe button, maybe even ring that bell, that way you don't miss any more fishing reviews, and we'll see you next time.